Hello and welcome into your reading. My name is Angie, this is Intuitive Tarot, and if you're new here, welcome into this space where I get messages from your guides and mine, maybe passed on loved ones, and just general guidance from Spirit for the collective. So thank you for connecting if you're new here, and do consider to like, share and subscribe if you like this content or my energy or whatever resonates with you. And comment below if anything resonates. These are general readings, so not every message will resonate with each and every one of you. Could be talking about past, present, and your future energies as well, so bear that in mind as I go. And as usual, take what fits and leave the rest. Do not make anything fit. If it's not your story, leave it for someone else. So the first thing we're going to do here is get into these Starseed Oracle cards to get a kind of a theme maybe about what this reading is going to touch on. So hopefully we'll get some clues here from this deck. This is the lovely Starseed Oracle. It's only a little one, but yeah, the pictures on it are really beautiful, and yeah, I just find it so flowy and floaty, and I love the illustrations. They're just gorgeous, and the messages are very, soothing. So let's see, what do we have? Get 3 piles here, and then we'll take the top. Thank you, Spirit. The top card, don't forge, don't follow is what it says. So I don't know if you can see that clearly there. Yeah. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Wow, you guys, look at that girl there, the woman. The place looks huge. Wow. See, the colours are very, very spectacular. I'll get another white box of the cards. This one wants to come out. And it says, I remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Yeah. Choose your destiny. You can't choose your fate. I don't know. What's your soul plan? I remember. Okay, there are your Oracle guidance cards for today. You have to look at the back of the deck. Of course, your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability, and this is the thing. Your life is your own creation. Beautiful messages there. So we leave over these over here at the side. I'll try and get the plant to cooperate. And let's dive into your energies today. So, welcome back to my subscribers, and it's lovely connecting in with you all. If the deck was the right way up, we could be good. Right, 10 of Pentacles and the Fool at the back of the deck. Let's see what we've got here, Spirit. I just double checked they're all the right way up. They are. Okay, Spirit. I call upon your spirit guides and mine to give us messages of healing, hope, and happiness this time. Please tune into the spirits and to the collective that we have today for this reading. Only love and light energies may enter into this space with us today. So thank you, Spirit, for overseeing this act of divination. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you guys. So let's see. Get one card to describe the current state of affairs here, please, Spirit. Oh, there's a good few ones to come forward. But you'd have to be the first. The Magician, Lord God, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful image there? Strap your stockings. Magician. And the influencing energy here is the Five of Wands. Yeah, so you guys are really the manifestors here. It says inner skills on this card at the bottom there, and Five of Wands, rivalry. It says the Five of Wands is about bickering, fighting. Thinking of bickering there when I'm looking at the dinosaurs with their mouths open. Bickering definitely comes to mind, but feeling stuck in the middle as well of a war, you know. So let's see what we have. What do we need to focus on, please, Spirit? Could you clarify what do we need to focus on at this time for this collective? The Nine of Cups. Wow, that's beautiful. So the Nine of Cups energy is being emotionally very balanced, very grounded, very, open-hearted, and that you feel like your cup is full and, nearly full to capacity. 10 cups obviously would be the full house, but it says satisfaction here. You need to focus on what things that you're happy about at the moment is what is coming through. What makes you feel satisfied, collective? That's the energy I'm getting there. What is it that makes you feel satisfied? Feel that satisfaction. Song is coming into my mind. There's two songs. The old one, Can't Get No Satisfaction, and the rave tune as well. Knight of Pentacles in the recent past. So this could be talking about a fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It says servitude on the back, on this card as well. And servitude in this regard, this card is telling me that in the recent past that you were given something, your dedication, that you were attending to it on a daily basis, maybe only a small bit at a time, and a very, slow and steady wins the race kind of an energy. But we'll keep going here and see what we get for the initial spread, and then, as I always say, we'll clarify the cards, see can we get more out of them afterwards. Okay, so let's see, Spirit, what do we have here for this supporting energies in this reading for this collective today, please? Thank you. What's the energy in supporting role? Eight of Swords. And we got the Nine of Wands, and it says stamina on this card. Yeah, it really talks about the wounded warrior there. Oh, wow. That you've been, like stamina again, that's about stamina as well. The Knight of Pentacles, the way it moves, it's just endurance rather than pace, it's like a marathon, not a sprint. That kind of energy is coming through with that, especially with this Nine of Wands. Did I say that's fire energy again? Every time I think I see fireflies or something on this image, I say it's it's a fire energy. And also maybe her hair, it's like a lion's mane. So yeah, it's earth, and I'll have to say it's fire as well, because pentacles are earth energy. So this Knight of Pentacles could be somebody in your life that's Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm sorry, I'm having a lot of mental blanks these days. It's crazy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. Could be that's what you were doing. That you were doing your stuff like in the fashion of, pacing yourself. This Eight of Swords there says imprisonment. So this could be where you're at the moment. That you you have the inner skills, and you also have the support of your ancestors there. You see these skeletons in the background. I think this is you, whoever you are, collective, and I think that you're surrounded at the moment by a lot of tension, arguments, competition, and it says rivalry, of course, and bickering is what it came through with that, and also feeling stuck in the middle of something, maybe, three people involved and you're caught between two, or two people involved and you're caught between the both of them. So the Eight of Swords then, it's the supporting energy on this, and this Eight of Swords is imprisonment, so it's self-imposed prison of the mind is the Eight of Swords energy, and it could be that you're feeling you're trapped inside this little glass bubble. Sorry about that, you guys. Yeah, where were we? We're talking about the Eight of Swords. So self-imposed prison of the mind. I love this image. It's not like the regular tarot, where a person is standing bound by, these ropes that are loosely hanging. So this is your thoughts getting the better of you, in a prison of the mind, literally. Not been able to break out of this bubble here to see that the world is so much bigger than what they're perceiving it as. So this is about perception at this time. You might be perceiving things as being kind of cruel with the Eight of Swords there, that you're isolated, and also that you're kind of incubated in this small area. So however this resonates for you, collective, you're going to know. Comment below, and of course too, I hope this makes sense to you, but if anything resonates, I'd love to see your comments or even a little emoji in the comment section. It really helps the algorithm as well, and yeah, I need all the help I can get to promote this channel as well. So I must thank you all for those of you who have already been doing that, and it's really so beneficial. So this is the Tower card in this deck. It says the decadence, abruption, and we have the Ace of Wands at the back of the deck. So this is in the near future. There's going to be a tower. Something is going to fall. It needs to happen. It's going to happen suddenly as well. But there's always insights to be gained from these towers. It's something that does not serve you any longer. It's about clearing away that clutter. Yeah, life is a canvas. Life as a canvas is coming towards me here again. Artist manifestation and creative accountability. If there was something that didn't work out for you, collective, in the past, and you might have heavily invested in it, you're feeling like, Lord Jesus, I can't believe I have to destroy this. But it is this thing of that lesson or that insight you're going to get, like you are getting a treasure out of that. This is like one of those, what is it called? I can't even think. What are those eggs called? My mind is blank. All I can think of the word is Fibonacci, and it's not that. Oh my God, it'll have to come back to me. I'll keep on going. Anyway, this is looking like this is coming up in the near future. This is what you're up against. We'll get more information from this card in a few minutes now. We get the rest out, of the initial spread, and we'll see what comes forth then in the clarifying cards. We'll get more details for sure on this tower. But yeah, when you're in these states of lack, like that Five of Wands there, and this imprison of the mind, like Spirit will help you get out of these situations. You're not meant to live within those bad energies. And the decadence, that tower moments, they have to happen. There's more lack mindset now at the back of this deck, while I'm pulling out Two Cups here. Two of Cups talks about connection, a bond, can be a very close friendship, somebody who really gets you. It could be a family member, it could be somebody that that's expecting, or a couple that's expecting, but it's about a relationship, and this is what guidance from Spirit is your position here. Guidance from Spirit is obviously saying that you need to make connections of some kind, one or many, I don't know. Place that where it fits for yourselves. And the Five of Pentacles being saying poverty at the back of it. You mightn't feel that you have the resources for putting yourself in the place of a friendship even, or a relationship. You don't think you have the tools at the moment. Just what that Pentacles makes you feel like. It's like you're left out in the cold, and she had the thing of poison on her face as well, dictating that she thinks she's going to contaminate whoever she comes in contact with. But anyway, the Hierophant here, morals, it says, and the Hierophant is, Taurus energy, it's earth energy there. And that's like spiritual leader. This can be a card of marriage. If this is the energy around you, this is about some kind of a union, maybe between you and some other person. And the Hanged One at the back of the deck saying perception. It is about a new perspective here. Just notice we have the same Cheshire Cat here, and in this one, look at the two of them. It's the same face, same expression on his face, you guys. It's crazy. So yeah, the Hierophant, it's a time of change, card number 5, that's what this is depicting. And it might be that something in commitment in your life is changing, a relationship, a friendship, whatever that is, some connection is definitely changing with this Hierophant card. Hierophant is about a spiritual leader, as I said, someone taking the leads. This could be even you taking up a leadership role, a teacher's role, because I see this person here as being the teacher and the two there are the pupils. So, as I say, take what fits and leave the rest. I hope this makes sense to somebody, because yeah, the energy is kind of a mixed bag here so far, but we will get more clear as we get the cards onto the table. So we'll keep going. Hopes or fears, please, Spirit. What do we have here as our card for hopes or fears for this collective? The Judgment card. You're hoping for judgment, obviously. Judgment is like the second last card, and it is that thing of a wake up call as well. It says opportunity on this card, and more often than not, the Judgment card indicates a wake up call. The Spirit is trying to resurrect people. Could be a card as well about resurrection or ascension. It can be also in this thing, it's talking about it says opportunity. I don't know. The major arcana of this as well as the Hierophant. There's a lot going on at the moment. Hopes or fears. So you're hoping for a wake up call here and a judgment maybe to be passed on a situation. Some kind of fairness brought into it. Yeah, it's awakening, ascension comes to mind. It is that wake up call card. So there's a wake up call coming in anyway with the Judgment card. That's for sure, you guys. So let's have a look and see. Spirit team, what is the card for our potential outcome here for this collective? Could you show us the card, please, for the potential outcome here? The Sun, you guys. What in the world? We've got the Devil card here at the back of the deck. It's the habit, dependency. So that could be bad habits, bad influences, people that, are bad news in your life, or, just bad thought patterns even comes into that. And, bad habits can be overeating, poor exercise, poor self-care, and addictions, of course. But the Sun cards, this is clarity, it says here. And to me, this is just the best card in the deck, and it is the happiest card in the deck. The Sun card is talking about, that purity and youthfulness. This is a beautiful outcome. Whatever's going on here, I don't know. Are any following this reading? Because it's all over the shop, really. But we've got 3 major arcanas here in a row. Yeah, this is insane. 4, 5. It's 5 major arcanas out of 10 cards. Like, there's a lot going on with this collective. Very busy. Those major arcanas there, this is big changes in your life. And it could be something with, this is the card of temptation. So there could be stuff that, you might need to be aware of. There could be might be tempting to, celebrate something one day or go and join a group of people and just you end up pushing the boat out too far, and you're sorry about it afterwards, and it's all the fallout from that crack. Just to be aware of it, So the 3 of Wands is coming out to clarify. There's your Strength card, gorgeous image as well. So the first message we have here is the 3 of Wands clarifying the Magician and the 5 of Wands. So you're trying to bring something about, to bring, literally as above, so below. And I think that this is what you're at. You're on card 1 here, which is like the first step in the Fool's journey, as they say. Card 0 is the Fool, and step 1 then is the Magician, looking at their inner skills. What tools do you have in your belt? And then there's this rivalry card, it says here, but 5 of Wands is a card of lack, like you're feeling overwhelmed by things around you. There's some sort of tension in the air, like I said, bickering or feeling torn in the middle, caught in the middle between 2 others that are battling. It's a kind of a battleground energy, this 5 of Wands, and that's kind of, you're not finding the peace, for to get in get your teeth into something here is what I get. Thank you, Spirit, and get started on something that you want to focus on bringing into the world from, as above, so below, like I said. And the Three of Wands is about having patience for all this stuff here to settle down. And I feel for your kind of space to be a bit more, attuned with your manifestation that you're trying to bring in. It's also got the Strength card at the back of the deck, and that's just what I said, using your inner resources, um, standing courageous, and also, yeah, you have the inner strength. And it says fortitude, which speaks to me of kind of the long haul sort of strength. Like I was saying to you there a while ago about it's a marathon, not a sprint, taking things slow with the Knight of Pentacles. So what do we have, Spirit, for the Nine of Cups there, and what do they need to focus on? What does this collective need to focus on, please, Spirit? Okay, Four of Cups, cards of lack, Five of Cups, another card of lack. So Five of Cups talks about regrets. It's like the crying over spilt milk thing. The Nine of Cups is about satisfaction. Um, yeah, this is what you need to focus on. This is about alchemy. I'm surprised we haven't had Temperance card here yet, but yeah, it's about looking at the things that you're happy with in life rather than the stuff that you regret. Satisfaction versus regret, as it says on these cards here. It's like there are two ways of looking at things, but there's often, with these Five Cups, like you might in the original tarot decks, there's what is it? Five of Cups. I can't even think. There's two cups standing behind the person, and there's three cups spilled out. That's what it is. And it's just, feeling let down and disappointed in five instances, whatever they were. Those things, no matter how much disappointment or regret that you have over those previous efforts that you made by, coming forward towards somebody with a love gesture or a friendship gesture or connection of any kind, regarding the heart. I think that you got to look at the two cups that are actually behind you that you can't see. And they're still standing. And in fact, you've got quite a lot of it's about flipping the energy around. From being a card of lack, you need to turn it into a card of abundance. And this is all about abundance, an abundance of emotional stability, satisfaction, just like it says. There might be something here with addictions. I always have to call it with a bottle of wine, a glass of wine. But sucky sweets as well. Look at those. They look like apple sours and marbles at the same time. But yeah, having everything you could possibly want to sort of what it says here, like emotionally. And this is like feeling like the glass is half full, which, funnily enough, the glass looks half full there. um, so yeah, they're what you need to focus on to kind of, balance between these two. I'm thinking that's going to be the message in this for, your emotional stability. But Knight of Pentacles in the recent past, so we were taking it slow with something, moving very, diligently, though, doing something, I feel, a little bit every day towards this thing that you're pursuing at the moment. And you could be pursuing anything, like you could be looking to start a group, start a football team, start a relationship, start a sewing circle. I don't know. It could be building a house, it could be painting a room, anything. Starting a new job, training. It can be anything like education and training. But yeah, it can be anything in the 3D that you can put your hands on. So have we got a card, please, Spirit, to clarify our Knight of Pentacles for this collective today? Please and thank you, Spirit. The card actually is the one, is it? It is. Sorry about that. And she's back again, the Four of Cups. This is looking at cups that you feel you've disappointed before, as well. It's another card of lack. Four Cups. You can see the blues in these two images. It is about feeling blue and disappointed. She's also feeling bored. It says ennui there at the bottom. I think it's ennui in French. But yeah, being fed up, like, gosh, what is the story? I'm so fed up. And it's often about missing opportunities as well. You know, the hand of God is in the original tarot image, and it's like you're so focused on disappointments and things didn't work out before or something that you miss an opportunity. The hand of God coming down from the clouds to offer you an opportunity. So servitude clarified, or Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Swords. So this is about utter despair, anxiety, feeling like you were stabbed in the back and betrayed in every manner. It could be, you know, 9 out of 10 swords is pretty much it. And yeah, that's a really disappointing place to be. And just my voice is going again, you guys. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is like coming to the end of this. It's about feeling cut off from the world and isolated as well. You know, like the Eight of Swords, it's that anxiety. You feel like you're in a prison that you can't get out of and get away from your thoughts. It's a whirlwind. That was happening in the recent past, but you were still turning up to do your work, whatever that was about. So that's really, you know, it's been chalked down there by spirit that no matter what anxiety you were going through or how fed up you were with your options, I feel, or what you could do about situations, no matter how trapped you felt as well, that you were doing something, you were putting in your work every day, whatever regards that was. That's very much commendable, you know, when you're in that anxious state. Oftentimes there's nowhere you feel like you can function, but in fact you've managed to do something that you always turn up for on a daily. I feel that's, you know, it's really a testimony to your strength and to your courage as well. So fair play to you, and God, you know, good on you for that. Oh wow, this is a turnaround now here at this point in the energy. The Chariot card is card 7 in the Major Arcana, and it talks about, you know, moving forward very quickly. Yeah, it's a card of moving forward. This is a card of Cancer. It talks about progress. It talks about getting started and on your journey and heading off in complete alignment and focus, crossing over the finish line as well. Chariot is a card of success. So this looks really good. And the Eight of Swords is with the Temperance card, which is moderation, it says in this one. And there she is again with the glass of wine. But yeah, temperance. I love this. This is exactly what I was saying. I thought would have shown up by now. That's Sagittarius energy, and it is about balancing things. You know, God, sorry, things are falling down beside me. Yeah, it's about balancing things. Just when I said that word balance, stuff just didn't balance for me next to me and fell down. So that's very, very important. When these things happen in readings, you guys, you have to pay attention. So yeah, look, we've got 2 9s here. This is a positive one, but the Five of Cups is a lack card. Eight of Swords is a card of feeling like overwhelmed with your thoughts, and this Temperance card coming in here then is saying to you, you know, you have the discipline to temper this, to balance it, to do everything in moderation. As in, don't pay too much mind to this and don't get too carried away in that energy. This is exactly it. And also try not to let the tornado in the mind to do your head in at this time. It's almost like saying to you, you know, things need a shake up, which I think the Tower is coming in to shake things up. Something needs to kind of explode here, because it is that feeling of, you know, this is reminding me kind of a pressure cooker, or like the steam gathering inside something and it's just going to blow. And I think that's what your Tower might be for. They're more often than not for the good, and people are scared of the Tower. It says the Decadence on this deck here, but yeah, I know that's the Tower card. So let's have a clarifying card, please, for the Decadence card for this collective spirit. Thank you. The Knight of Swords. This is great. The Nine of Swords, there's your new perspective with the Hanged Man, or the Hanging One as they call it in this deck. This is Pisces energy. Yeah, there's your Tower, and it's clarified by the Knight of Swords. Something is definitely happening fast. This Knight of Swords is the fastest card in the deck. It looks like a Gemini energy there. Of course, it's the twins. This is the air signs as well, though, you know. So it's Aquarius, Gemini, and I can never think of the third one, but it's here. Hold on. Libra. That's the one. Yeah. Knight of Swords says idealism. But this, in this case, like intuitively, I can tell that this is. I'm going to just say that this tower is more than required to dispel all of this, and you won't have to be patient for too long by the looks of things. It's a card of patience there, but this tower is coming in suddenly. It'll be very sudden, and it's coming in quickly, quicker than you could imagine with that Knight of Swords. It's the fastest card in the deck. It's about bringing a truth to light as well. The Swords energy are about words, Say the Eight of Swords could be based on stuff that's false beliefs as well. It's just come through. So thank you, Spirit, for that. Got the Two of Cups and the guidance from Spirit, and it's coming through with the Hermit card here. There's the Ace of Swords. I was saying it was about knowledge, beginner's mind, learning something. It's the Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. Having an idea or learning a truth, like it's about, wielding that sword of truth, learning something new, or a bit of info that you didn't know has been brought to light is also what that means. So Two of Cups is what you need to focus on, and the Hermit, introspection, it says here. So focusing on a relationship and also hermiting. So I know they sound like contradictory energies, but it is that thing of balance again. Keep them coming back to the Temperance, the light and the dark. Everything needs a balance here. It is about that plumb line rather than, being too one way or to another. Moderation, as we were saying a while ago. But yeah, the Hermit is so wise. You're learning so much from these things that you're going through here with all this sword, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Five of Cups and all the lack and the whole lot. That Five of Wands as well. Like, that's the thing. 55.99 might mean something, or 55.88. 999 are there though as well, aren't they? 999. The Hermit card. This is great. They're all such good. I don't know the angel numbers actually. I must get up on those as well and start putting in the guidance. But yeah, this looks so good. It was 2222 on the clock as I just looked up there, you guys. What's happening with these multiple numbers? Are some of you getting lucky with some kind of a small win of some kind? Genie Mac, we'll have to do a lottery ticket or something. So yeah, this is about, spending time on your own and getting to be in tune with your own heart and your own soul as well in the Hermit energy here. Yeah, it's withdrawing. And it did say there, where's that other card I was looking at? The Magician, looking for a sanctuary. It's like, this is the Hermit there in his sanctuary. I was saying that this Magician, that's you trying to bring something new into the world, just finding that there's too many competing energies and you're amongst chaos at the moment. And I think that this is the guidance from Spirit, is find place for introspection for yourself and also nurture a relationship. Two of Cups shows, two cups of emotion being brought together. Very much like the Temperance energy. It's about blending two things to create something wonderful. Yeah, so this is very clear guidance here from Spirit that you need to focus on balance and also about blending with energies that support you. You can support each other here, whatever it is you're up to. Might be there's two of you in a place where there's others and they're quarreling all the time, the bickering there. The Hierophant, then we'll have to get this card clarified as well. So Spirit, what have we got, Spirit guides, for the Hierophant for this collective? Hierophant card, let's have a look. Card to clarify the Hierophant, please. What have we got for the Hierophant? That'll be it, I'd say. Four of Wands. Oh, this is beautiful. Nine of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Guys, this is a card of independence and, having everything you need in the material world. Wow. Gorgeous energy. See the way it flipped here halfway through? So it's almost from now on, everything is just going to get better. Because this is your present situation. I love this. Hierophant has been clarified with Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands, 11 and 11 might mean something. This is a card of victory. The more than that chariot card a minute ago, it might be that it's exactly the same energy, passing over the finish line, a success somehow. It's a happy family card, a card of commitment. So is this. These are both about marriage, these cards. So place that where it fits you, but it doesn't necessarily have to totally be that. Could be just coming together with the community. It does say unity there, and that's it. Community is unity, coming together, so on. And you coming together with your peers, which I think you're going to be, that's the energy around you. Um, what's going to be supporting you. It's going to be a sense of commitment and morals, and that you might want to get into teaching of some kind. I think leadership comes through there big time with the Hierophant. And maybe you're going to be the leader of a community or the head of a household, because it does talk about happy home here, happy families. You might be the head of a family. You might, but it's definitely some kind of commanding job there, a commanding position, I should say. It doesn't have to be a job, but it could be. Judgment card then is in your hopes or fears. Let's clarify that card, and then we can finish this reading pretty soon. Oh, I think I'm wondering, and I wanted a bit of feedback on the readings. Do you think that I go on for too long with explanations? Are they too lengthy or too short? The entire messages, or what? Have you any suggestions or comments? I'd really appreciate the feedback. Gosh almighty, that wanted to come forward. That's the star card, guys. Things are looking so good. And look at this, 10 of Swords back of the deck, and it says finality. Like, this is the end of this pain. And the 10 of Swords is utter betrayal. It's been stabbed in the back. Such betrayal, so many times. And you're just down on the ground. So this is having enough of that. You're closing that cycle. This is completion. It says finality on the card. How gorgeous is that? Guys, I'm excited. This looks so good. It started to make more sense as it went on, for sure, hasn't it? So yeah, judgment. This is a wake-up call, and the star is is a card of hope. It says hope on it. This is Aquarian energy. You might know an Aquarius, but yeah, this is in your hopes or fears. It's about you reaching for your goals, going for the stars, wishing upon a star. It's about limitless potential, all those lovely things, and it's also a card of healing. Hope and healing are kind of always the main messages from the star card, and I think that the wake up call here is almost that tower that's happening here. It's like shaking up whatever this environment is around you, and happening very quickly, and that this is like almost the judgment call has been made by the universe, like shake this lark up and bring in the hope and the healing here to this situation is definitely what the message is there from Spirit. Thank you. And the Sun card then is so about healing as well. So that's your potential outcome, guys. This is so good. And your Ten of Swords, this is over. Whatever this is, it's over. Your potential outcome is the Sun card, and that's your clarifier for it. And I just love it. I think this is just marvelous. 3 cups at the back of the deck. This is a card of celebration. Look, it says it on it. Celebration. Guys, this is about meeting with your peer group, your tribe, or whatever, doing stuff that really makes you shine and makes you happy. It's practically the same energy as the sun, That's clarified by the Emperor. And the Emperor at number 4, it talks about stability, it talks about your security, feeling comfortable, feeling, you are the leader. This is a sovereignty, it says here. It's about being that sovereign, like I said, the king of your castle, the leader here in this household with the Hierophant. It's all joined up here now at the end. This is so gorgeously closed out. Sun card is innocence. It's, purity. It's absolute pure joy, and it's also having total clarity in your life, like it says actually on the card. And, you've been able to stand in your power. The Emperor is Aries energy. And whether or not you are an Aries, it doesn't matter, because the Emperor has, embodies the energy of the home. Number 4 is about the security of a place that you belong, basically. It's the home. It's, feeling like a leader in where you are. They can often be bosses at work, people that are, matriarchs or patriarchs in a household. And yeah, This is absolutely beautiful though, guys. I mean to say, do comment below if you want to claim the energy of this reading, because I do see an absolute brilliant potential outcome here as you feeling completely sovereign and have an absolute clarity and feeling totally full of joy, a cause for celebration. This is a definite thing that's coming towards you, and anything for that's been hidden in the moonlight. Look, concealment, the moon. This is the card of Pisces as well. It's always illuminated by the moonlight, and if it can't be seen by that, the sun will shine on it and give you the clarity. Say with me, yes. Love this. Couldn't be more synchronous of a reading. I just love it. We'll bring back out our cards here and see what were the messages again, because I got so wrapped up in that I completely didn't even think about these for a minute. So forge, don't follow. Well, that was the message we were getting with the Knight of Pentacles in the recent passage. You've been putting in the work every day, forging a path instead of following a path, and it is paving a new path. It says it here, pave a new path, be the leader that you wish you had. That's so beautiful, guys. I love that. I wonder is the camera getting it all? And the next one, then, your life is a canvas. This is more of it, isn't it? It's about forging your own path as well. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. There it is there. You can see it. And the final one was I remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Image is just, they're magical, just like you guys are. All right, folks, I'm going to leave it there. Like, share, subscribe, please. I need as much interaction as possible with this channel, and do put a star emoji in the comments to claim this energy of this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Namaste. I love you all.